Good morning, everyone, and welcome to No Big Deal General Computing Online 3-month free training organized by Salau Rahim. Today, we are going to be looking at the definition of computer, components of computer, how computer works. So let's start. We are starting from the definition of computer before this component. We all know what computer means because we are going to be using the very basic definition that we have been using right from primary school. So computer can be defined as an electronic machine that accepts data, process data, store data, and produce an output called information. We are going to be explaining some key points on this definition. Some key points like electronics, accept, process, store, and output. What do we mean by electronics? Electronics devices are those machines that uses electricity. Then when we talk about accept data, accept means inputting data to the system. Furthermore, those data that have been moved to the systems are processed and stored inside a storage device. Storage device or store data, those are the space in the system called memory where we keep where data and information are being saved. When we talk about output are the displayed information. It can be soft, it can be hardware, it can be hard copy. Now, I believe you know the meaning of electronics. That's those devices that uses electricity. You know the meaning of accept. That means inputting data to the system. And you know the meaning of process. That is, the data that has been input, it got processed by the processor on the system, and storage is stored the data, and output are those information being displayed on the screen, or it can be in form of hard copy. So let's move on to the next one, which is the component of computer. We have many components of computer which are the mouse, the keyboard, the speaker, the display, which are the screen, the system unit, and so on. Furthermore, what is monitor? What is monitor? What is mouse? What is keyboard? Monitor consists of a screen which is used to visualize results, the results produced by the screen. That is, those information that is being processed by the CPU are being displayed on the screen. Like the way you are looking at my screen now, that is what we mean by screen. That's the monitor that is helping us to display this thing that you are seeing on my screen. We have mouse. What is a mouse? A mouse is used to control the arrow called pointer on the screen. This is mouse, this is pointer. This is the pointer that is showing on the screen, but it is mouse that is used to control the pointer. We have, this is the mouse, this is the pointer. We have part of mouse. We have three parts of mouse, which are the left click, the right click, and the scroll. The right click is used to get more options about an icon or a software. So anything you want to know more about on the screen, you right click on it. Then we have we have left click. Left click is used to ask for help. Left click is used, for dragging and for gripping. Or I use it to choose the option that is displayed by the right clicking. That's for the left click. Then scroll, we use it to move up and down on the screen. Like using it to move up and down like this. That is scroll, up and down. So the scroll is part of the mouse. Then we move to the keyboard. A keyboard is an input device that we use in typing information or data to the system. We have numeric data, we have alphabetic data, and we have functional data, which make up the parts of keyboard. We have the numeric key, which consists of numbers. We have the alphabetic key, which consists of alphabet on the system, which are the A to Z. And we have functional key, which are F1 to F12. Furthermore, we move to the monitor. Monitor, I think I've explained monitor before, but let me just run through it. Monitor consists of a screen which is used to visualize results produced by the system. We have the parts of the monitor. We have the desktop, and we have the desktop, and we have the task bar. What is the desktop? The desktop are the bigger topmost part of the screen. The desktop starts from here and reach this point, extend to this level. That's the desktop. That is where all our icons are being placed. While the taskbar are the bar, the way I'm moving around, are the bar that holds some useful software. That is where we pin our important software. We'll get into that when we continue this course. So let's move on to the next topic. How computer works. How does a computer works? Computer works from the information being supplied by the input device, got to process by the processor, store if we want it, then we produce it as an information in hard copy or in a soft copy. So I would like to relate this to human being, because the only difference I can see here with human being is that human being is not electronics, but most of the activities are related. Then I prove. Let's look at it from this perspective. We receive information, we process it by the brain, and we produce the information by teaching. Then the same way computer accepts data, process the data, store the data, and produce it as an output called information. I will also look at it from this perspective also. We eat, that is, we input food, we process food, that's digestion, we produce the results from the body or through excretion. So I would like to say thank you for listening to this wonderful beginning lecture. Let me know from the comment section what I need to talk more on this particular topic. If you need some other explanation or practical on this particular topic. Thank you. We meet next week. God bless you.